Good morning, Freedom Family. This is going to be a multi-topic video, so don't assume because I'm talking about one thing that the plot won't thicken or change, or the topic won't change, rather. Um, so if you, let's imagine that you leave your home, you're driving down your street, you see some thug, you know, robbing some old lady for her money. Fur, country. What would you do? Well, I would hope that you would jump out of your car and do something, beat him up, stop him, shoot him, kill him, whatever it is that you would do. I would hope that you would do that. And most people probably just told themselves that. I would stop and I would do something, right? But we've been conditioned to see this every day and we do nothing. We drive by because we've been conditioned that it's okay. These people have the authority to do that. So we've been conditioned to believe that the state has the authority to rob old ladies and you. We call them cops, and they pull people over and they steal people's money. It's about revenue now, so they can get better equipment, better training, more ammunition to then turn the barrel on you. And a lot of people don't see it, but the barrels are already on them. Now you're seeing more and more people wake up, and the evidence of this is prepper channels, channels like mine, gun channels. All the subscriber counts are going up. There's your evidence. When last year last year at this time, there was very few people willing to listen to what I have to say, and now today you have people saying the exact same thing. But all these people are looking for leadership. It's always about if somebody would do this or if somebody would do that. The fact is that you're never going to be able to count on an organized resistance in this country. Maybe guerrilla warfare tactics would probably be best suited. It might be organized at some level, but it's not going to be no million-man army marching to Washington D.C. to fix shit. That's not how it would happen. You're going to have to be your own leader. You need to take responsibility for you, your family, your life, and what happens to you. I know somebody's going to say, "Well, you can't do nothing on your own. Being a martyr gets you nowhere," and you wouldn't be a martyr in this country. You'd be passed off as a criminal. The public would buy it, and then your family's left with no help. Like my wife, she can't alone. We can't afford what we have alone. Together we can. So if something happened to me today, without help from the community, that when we put a lot of help into the community, she would wind up losing what we have. Probably the same goes for you. So it does no good to be to act out on your own today, especially because nobody's ready to follow you. But in the end, it's still on you to take a stand, know where that line is, and stand your ground. If you stand for freedom, you have to stand for freedom 100%. You can't be 99%. If you're at 99%, then you're against freedom. A lot of people can't understand that, but that's the way it is. That's the truth. You're either 100% for something or you are against it in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But leaders, we're not going to see anybody stand up because the people with the loudest voices are the ones that have the sheeple following them. That's why they have the loudest voices. And it's not by coincidence that every time I turn the camera on, somebody's screaming at the dogs in my house or somebody's rolling by bumping their beats either. I think that they're conspiring against me. They're plotting on me. Internet trying to shut me down. Some damn Russians trying to stop my message from getting out. But don't wait on a leader. Just know that you're going to have to be your own leader. You're going to be at some point responsible for what happens to you in your life. And the goal isn't living. There's a lot of people that have this mentality of living. So it's not about us. It's about our kids. It's about the other person. I don't care about me being free so much as I care about you being free. And we now have a lot of people that are on the prepper thing, which I'm all about prepping. Hey, get your gear together, get your food together, get your water together, get your medical supplies together, get your training on. But if you think that you're going to go hide out in the woods and live happily merry ever after, it's not going to happen. They won't allow it to happen. If it could happen when there's a world of chaos, then you could do it today just as easier. But it won't happen. They won't leave you alone. And they won't leave you alone for the same reason they don't leave me alone now. Because they leave me alone, then they have to leave you alone. They leave you alone, they have to leave the next guy alone. And pretty soon, everybody's just wanting to be free and left alone. Can't allow that. Can't have it. Be your own leader, people. Start stepping up to the plate. Spread the word. It doesn't matter if people like what you have to say or not. You need to say it. Turn on the camera, talk to it, post it. The more voices we have out there, the farther our message reaches. Even if you just mirror videos on a channel every day, mirror one video that touches you in some way. The leaders will fall in line when it's time. We all know it's past time, but it's not going to happen until everybody feels the same touch of the government. And I know everybody feels it today, but not everybody reacts to it the same way today. When it physically affects every person, or even the vast majority of the people, shit will happen. Then that's going to be your day to shine and be a leader.